Welcome to your July 2025 Global AI Roundup. Let's dive into what's been happening around the world in AI regulation. Let's start in North America, where AI governance saw steady movement. On July 1st, the U.S. Senate removed the proposed AI moratorium from the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, meaning state-level AI laws remain in force. On the same day, California has finalized rules to prevent AI-related employment discrimination. If your business uses automated tools in hiring, mark your calendar. These protections become enforceable in October. And on July 8th, New York's A3008 law officially came into force, banning undisclosed algorithmic pricing. AI-driven prices must come with a clear label if based on personal data. Now, let's cross the Atlantic to Europe, where July was packed with AI updates. On July 1st, Portugal issued a guide promoting responsible AI use in public administration. On the same day, Germany's BSI launched a detailed framework to help developers assess AI training data quality and meet EU AI Act standards. Next, on July 3rd, to ease the compliance journey under the EU AI Act, Germany has launched an AI service desk complete with tools, FAQs, and a risk classification compass. On July 10th, the European Commission finalized a voluntary GPAI code of practice to guide providers on transparency, copyright compliance, and AI safety protocols. And on July 18th, the European Commission published GPAI guidelines, clarifying how to identify GPAI and GPAI with systemic risk, along with their obligations under Chapter 5 of the AI Act. Lastly, ahead of the August 2nd deadline, the EU has issued a template for GPAI model providers to publicly disclose their training data content in line with AI Act obligations. Let's turn our attention now to Asia and the Middle East, another hotbed of AI regulatory activity. On July 7th, Singapore rolled out new AI governance tools, expanding its AI sandbox for agentic AI, releasing a PETS guide, and strengthening its data protection trust mark to support safe and trusted innovation. On July 8th, New Zealand launched its national AI strategy focused on trust and inclusion. Moreover, Hong Kong's Privacy Authority is urging companies to adopt clearer AI governance practices and use its new Gen AI checklist to reduce risks and meet regulatory expectations. And on July 26th, China introduced its Global AI Governance Action Plan, promoting joint action to treat AI as a public good and align global efforts around safety, fairness, and transparency. Before we wrap up this month's roundup, here's a look at what's just around the corner, promising to keep the regulatory landscape dynamic. Germany is seeking public input on protecting personal data in AI training. The EU AI Act will roll out without delays, with tools like a voluntary code and support desk already in place. Norway is consulting on its own draft AI Act aligned with the EU model open until September 30th. That's a wrap on this month. Stay informed, stay compliant. See you next month.